What is going on, guys? Welcome to another Garden Warfare 2 video. Today I'm on the Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare 2 website because yesterday at Gamescom they did announce a ton of information about the game and they did update the website. Now you can probably tell by the title if you've clicked on it or you do want to know what it is about. I'm going to be talking about all of the game modes that we are going to be getting in Garden Warfare 2 at launch. Now we may get more game modes in the future in more DLCs. They may be working on game modes to come out in DLCs, but right now these are the confirmed game modes that we are going to be getting at launch. And I did make a video very similar to this a month or two ago talking about them game modes, but they didn't announce many game modes that were confirmed. They were Garden Ops, Graveyard Ops, Gardens and Graveyards, and the brand new game mode Herbal Assault, and they were the only game modes that were 100% confirmed returning, although we did know Team Vanquish would be confirmed to be coming back because that is the most basic game mode that you would have in a multiplayer shooter. So although they didn't confirm it, we knew that it would be coming back. So if you scroll down here right now, you can see we have this image. Now this image right now will be replacing the menu that you do have in a game. So there's not going to be a menu anymore. You are going to be playing around as your character, and you can use this, which is called Backyard Battlegrounds, to control yourself, to go into multiplayer game modes, to play with your friends, to customize your characters and everything like that. So I think it's a really nice feature, and there is so much more in this that I will talk about in a video on its own. So make sure you do check that out when the video does go up on my channel. Now just before I move further down, I just want to take a look at this right here, and this looks like a brand new spawnable weed, and I think this is called the Dandelion. So I will make a video talking about what I think this may do in the future as well, because I have tons of videos that I do need to make and I need to get through them all. So make sure you do check back every day. I'm hoping to have maybe 2 videos a day for you. If not, I'm going to have at least one for the next week or two, so make sure you do check back every day to make sure you do stay up to date with all the videos that I am going to be doing on Garden Warfare 2. Now if we scroll down here, you can see this little area right now is talking about the game modes that we are going to be getting, and we are going to be getting 8 different game modes in the game. This will be including Graveyard Ops and Garden Ops, so we are going to be getting 6 multiplayer game modes in total that we will have at the launch of Garden Warfare 2. Like I said, we may get more in the future, but for right now, we will have 6 multiplayer game modes. Now, the co-op, which is Garden Ops and Graveyard Ops, is still going to be 4-player online, so of course, I think this is the best number to have. Some people was wondering, are we going to have more players being able to play Graveyard Ops and Garden Ops together? But I think 4 players is a really good number. It's not too crowded, it's not like you don't have enough players. It is a really good number, and I'm sure the maps are going to be balanced, and they did have 4-player co-op for a particular reason. So a lot of people are wondering, was we going to be getting more players being able to play Graveyard Ops and Garden Ops together? The answer to that is no. It is still going to be just 4-player online co-op, which I think is perfectly fine. Now moving on to the multiplayer game modes, the good news and the best news I think is every one of these game modes is going to be 24 players, which is 12 versus 12, and if you go back to Garden Warfare 1, certain game modes like Gnome Bomb was only 8 versus 8, so there wasn't many people that was able to play it, and of course if you did want to play Gnome Bomb, you didn't have enough people being able to play it, and I don't think it was fair if you did have a lot of friends and you didn't have enough space. So definitely with all of these game modes being 24 player multiplayer, which is 12 versus 12, I think that is a really good feature, and of course is definitely good for the game. Now the game modes we are going to be getting are Herbal Assault, which is the brand new game mode which is like Gardens and Graveyards, but of course it is the plants on the attack. We are also going to be getting Gardens and Graveyards, which was confirmed, and also Team Vanquish. Now they are just the normal game modes. Now they're not really objective game modes. I mean Herbal Assault and Gardens and Graveyards are, but they are not really objective game mode where you have to go around the map and have to do a certain objective continuously and you have to keep going around. So they've kind of split them up there. And one thing I am curious about is, even though it's not announced right here now, is are we going to be getting Welcome Mat, which is very similar and is actually Team Vanquish, apart from if you died, you did gain more health. So I don't know if that's going to be in Garden Warfare 2, or they've just not announced it, because it is virtually Team Vanquish game mode. It's just of course got a little bit of a twist to it. So of course that is something I'm not sure about yet, and if we do find more information out about that, I will be sure to let you know. Now going on to the more objective type game modes, we are going to be getting Vanquish Confirmed, Suburbination, and also Gnome Bomb. So we're not going to be getting Tackle Bandits, which I kind of think was kind of a good idea, because of course Crazy Dave was the one defending the tackles, and Dr. Zombos was going to try and steal them, but Dr. Zombos does already control the area, and it is now Zomburbia, so it wouldn't make sense for him to try and steal the tacos, unless Crazy Dave tried to steal them back. But overall, I don't think Taco Bandits was a fun game mode. It was okay, but it wasn't the best game mode there. I definitely did enjoy the other game modes more, so maybe they are going to be bringing it back in the future, or maybe they just thought, you know, the game mode hasn't really worked as good as we thought in Garden Warfare, so we're not going to bring it back in Garden Warfare 2. Now, one thing I do just want to mention is it's still going to be called Suburbination, even though the area is now called Zomburbia rather than Suburbia. So I thought maybe it should have been called Zomburbination, even though it doesn't have the same ring to it. I thought it was a nice little thing that I thought they could have maybe done just to twist it up a little bit. But nevertheless, they are the game modes that we are going to be getting in Garden Warfare 2 at launch. Now, like I said, we may be getting more in the future in DLCs. So of course, if we do get any of them, then I will be sure to let you know. And I'm sure you guys would hope for some game modes. If you do have any game mode suggestions, leave them down in the comments down below, and of course make sure you do tweet them to the developers on Twitter, because they are always listening. And of course, if they are going to be making more game modes, right now is the best time to give them to them, so they can go into a lot of detail thinking about how the game mode could work, and then we may get them in the game in the future. But anyway, that is it for this video. If you have stuck around this long, I thank you very, very much. If you haven't already hit that like button, please do. It really does help out my channel and shows me that you are enjoying these Garden Warfare 2 videos. Check out one of these other videos on screen if you haven't already seen them yet, because they are awesome Garden Warfare 2 videos that I would highly recommend checking out if you haven't already. And if this is your first time watching one of my Garden Warfare 2 videos, make sure to subscribe, because my channel is based around Plants vs Zombies and Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare and Garden Warfare 2. So make sure you do stick around and subscribe if you do love them games. Anyway, hopefully you did enjoy this video. Thank you very much for watching this video. My name is ZEROxFUSIONZ, and I'll catch you guys next time.